It seems to me this trip the president embarks on tomorrow night, one of those cases where, like it or not, and I know you don't like it one bit, he speaks for all of us. He is America's president on the world stage. How do you think his colleagues, the leaders of other countries, are being briefed on how to handle him this time around?
Probably to ignore him.
Really?
I don't think there's any upside in trying to go to the place where we've always been, that the American president has led the free world, has been a leader. He is not reliable. He loves to attack our allies and cozy up to the bad guys. This whole thing with Putin, the notion that he's trying to say that it was because he outsmarted Obama, when it was because he did something on the world stage, Putin, that was violated every principle of how countries should behave. He invaded a country and took over, and that's why he was kicked out. And that's why France and our other allies are saying, hey, we're not going to let him back in until they acknowledge that you can't behave that way. So I really think most of our allies are now thinking, well, let's see if America signs up for another term. If they don't, then it's an aberration. If they do, then I think it changes the world order on a more permanent basis.
Let's put it another way. That title we toss around, we've always traditionally, customarily called our presidents the leader of the free world. It's a very American thing to do. Do you differ with that title where this guy is concerned?
He is not the leader of the free world now, because he can't build a coalition, Brian, to take on China and Russia. That's why they want him to win again. We need alliances. We need the countries who agree with the worldview of democracy and freedom of press, freedom of religion, all of the freedoms that my Republican colleagues used to wave around the Senate chamber. What he's doing is he can't put that alliance together anymore. And who benefits from that? The two biggest beneficiaries of that are China and Russia.
If he's not leader of the free world, who is?
I don't think we have one right now. I think there's a lot, obviously. And by the way, Europe's a mess. This would be the moment for an American president to try to unify Europe because of the strategic importance of Europe to our national security. But instead of trying to unify Europe, he has been on a mission to bust up Europe. And it makes no sense for our national security, but that's what he's done. So I don't think right now, I think Merkel would have been the leader of the free world if she were still there because of the strength of her tenure in office and her strategic mind. But now we have a new leader there. So I don't know that right now you can spot one person who's the leader of the free world, but we know who it isn't. It's not Donald Trump.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.